We're live. We had a technical glitch. It was my fault. I've got all these little things that slide around. Volume up, volume down, sound effect here, sound effect there. A little bit of that sort of a thing. And I pushed the wrong ones, did the wrong things, but we're here. It's 7:04. It is Monday, September the 15th, 2025. I'm Max. And today I want to talk to you about fact-checking the fact-checkers. It needs to be discussed a little more than it has in the past. Come on now. Question one, what is a fact-checker? Well, we know fact-checking, that's where fake news is used to debunk real news. Every time I hear the words fact-check, oh, it's a pucker factor of 9, baby. It makes my ass hurt, and for good reason. After all, what is fact-checking really? I guess if you could put it in the dictionary, the definition would say the application of fake news used to debunk real news. If you will, it's when a liar doesn't want anyone else to know that she's a liar, so in a preemptive strike, she accuses a truth teller of being a liar. Yes, this is the quintessential pot calling the kettle black. You know, it's barely a grown-up version of when two kids, let's call these kids Jack and Jill, okay? And Jack and Jill are horsing around in the living room. Jack gets a little bit too boisterous. He knocks a pot or a vase off the table. Bish, it busts. What does he do? He runs right to Mom, right away. Mom, Jill broke the pot. Well, you know what? That preemptive strike is so much like what the Democrats do today because everybody knows that the first one to get to Mom is the one who will be believed. Jack runs and says, Mom, Jill broke the vase. By the time Jill says, no, I didn't, well, Jill is having to overcome what Jack already scored with Mom. First strike, baby. First strike. Now, back in 2020, in the Trump versus election, right, Trump and Hillary, they were going at it, and that's where the term fact-checking was born. Yeah, it came out of the Hillary Clinton camp. They needed some way to score propaganda and to smear and smudge the truth, and they came up with fact-checking. Reaching back to their delinquent childhoods, Democrats have taken a great lesson from Jack and Jill's broken vase. Well, today there seems to be a little bit more back and forth, a little more fact-checking on both sides. It sucks, but it's still a key ploy based on a timeless strategy. Right now, the Democrats do seem to be winning. Yes, they know, taking after another old ploy from their hero Adolf Hitler. Yes, most Democrats would admit Hitler was a great man if they just changed his name. Yeah, Democrats, you suck. So do a lot of Republicans. But here's the key. They know that a lie told often enough, loud enough, for a long enough period of time can be regarded by the masses as truth. What bothers me is how supposedly mature adults haven't caught on to this. Either they're only children, or they're preemies with small brain development, or they're drunk, on drugs, or just plain stupid. In any case, look at what's going on around you. Dig a little bit deeper into the facts and see if you just might not figure out the truth without going through fact-checking. Because you know what? If I fact-check the fact-checkers, I come up with lie, lie, lie. That's all they do. And when I say lie, I don't mean, in the grass or in bed. Other than that, I just, I look after mine. Mom!